before you do any planning, you do what is called in the military the situation analysis.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and in the military, remember, I'm an infantry guy, so uh, you look at the battlefield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we fighting in the mountains of
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan, or are we fighting in the urban environment in Baghdad, Iraq, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the tactics that we would take to each battlefield are different.
Mm-hmm.
Are we fighting at night, or are we fighting in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Is it raining outside, or is it dry?
Mm-hmm.
That environmental kind of picture of things is important to the mission's execution. And you have a battlefield for your business too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we would always look at the enemy and say, okay, what's the enemy's composition? What weapons do they have at their disposal? What experience do they have? We would look at all of that. Well, we have competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
In business.
Mm-hmm.
What does our competition have at their disposal?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a lot of cash in the bank?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or are they really levered? That knowing that kind of detail about your competitors will give you information that you can use to plan with that'll make you more effective, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then what do you have at your disposal? What
Mm-hmm.
talent do you have? What unique aspects of your product or service do you have to leverage? What cash do you have in the bank? How much time do you have?
Mm-hmm.
We look at all of this situational picture,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have to make assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so I always ask myself, what's the most probable outcome? If I go do this, what's the most probable outcome here? And we want to plan to the most probable outcome.
Mm-hmm.
But I also say, if I go do this, what's the most dangerous outcome?
Right.
Right. And so I want to plan to the most probable outcome, but I want to think through the most dangerous outcome.
Prepare for the contingencies that might be needed.